Hello, welcome to this episode of FunRover TV. It's the first episode of our build series that you might have heard a bit about on social media, Twitter, Facebook, what have you. We've been anticipating it for quite a while. Been stripping our old Land Rover down for over about a year, and now we've got to the point where we're rebuilding it. So we can finally announce that we're doing it because, come with me and I'll show you why. Yesterday we went to collect probably the biggest single component of the rebuild. And then the plannings for the rebuild, it was our old white Land Rover 90. You might have seen it on the blog, you might have seen it on some of our accounts on Facebook and what have you. We've been, as I said, pulling it apart, and the idea is we're going to build this into a tribute to the Land Rover Defender from the ground up. It's going to be as good as the factory wherever possible, if not better. Okay, now a lot of people said, oh, it's not going to be any different. It is going to be different because this is going to be a stripped back proper Land Rover. A lot of people nowadays, they make these Frankenstein track cars, and you know, that's not what Land Rover's about. We want a rugged, capable off-road and on-road vehicle that we can use all the time, that we can take out into the fields in the morning and go out for a meal in town on an evening. That kind of car, okay? Proper Land Rover, that's the overall idea. Our main inspiration has been Hue 166, the Series 1 prototype, the first ever one. So come with me, let's show you what we've got. Here it is. This is the start of it. Very exciting. Planning this for quite a while now. We've got a galvanised chassis from Richard's Chassis yesterday, went over to pick it up. The reason we went with Richard's Chassis is because they build their chassis from scratch, okay? With a jig. They set it all up, it's all really cleverly done. A very trick setup they've got with this jig. They can remake chassis for pretty much any Land Rover Series 1 through to 3, Defenders of all different engine models. Obviously we went for a TD5, so it's a like-for-like replacement. The chassis that you buy from Richard's Chassis, they are 2.5mm metal, so it's slightly thicker than a Land Rover factory original, as some other suppliers use. And it's just really well made. It's a fantastic piece of engineering. It's a good industry to support. So that's what we'll be doing. That's what we're starting from, that point there. So it's a nice point to start at. What we want to know is in the comments, do you think we should paint the chassis? Let us know what you think and what colour maybe perhaps. If you want to support the project, you can do on Patreon. I'll put the link in the show notes. What that allows you to do is from an amount of $1, as little as $1, donate towards the project on a per video basis. In return, you'll receive stickers. If you donate $15, you'll receive t-shirts and all kinds of stuff. It's all listed out there. If you're a business and you want to support this, you can do for incremental amounts. So yeah, visit patreon.com, you can support us. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, where we are going, we don't need roads. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of FunRover TV. You can see our last episode here, and also check us out on funrover.com. We are at FunRover on Twitter and Instagram, and we're also on Facebook.